Porto goal achel Arsenal tongweno UEFA Champions League last 16 tie. Again ni jo duchu po biaho ni Porto from go Arsenal. Yes, jong yo new deal ni better take matek. It is Champions League football. But kenen kita form Arsenal ti kala chel kede Premier League 5 games, 5 wins, 21 goals scored and conceding goals again. They are playing Porto and this is Arsenal. Adunga Jucha dubbing Arsenal as among the favorites. Arsenal right now with the way the Kirmutu to Hugen Karchelkede. Judita Temo Keto Arsenal among the favorites Metero UEFA Champions League. Yes, I know it is early to say that, but Kenya Kitu to Hugen Karchelkede. A Premier League. So that form, a Premier League, you expecting Arsenal Metero that form in the UEFA Champions League. And I think it's going to be bloody. PFC Porto. Now this is the Arsenal team running high in that league, and Romo team with the same thing in Champions League, and a different ball game altogether when it comes to Champions League. Arsenal is a young team and also a young coach. Their first time maybe in this kind of stage, last 16. So they're learning. But again, I think Porto, FC Porto credit. I think they had their homework and they executed their homework well against Arsenal. Arsenal, and I think they played really well. They defended well. They played as a team. They knew team Guinea. Well, Kenen Porto did defensively very organized Porto side and keeping high line. By the way, I was surprised with Pep, 40 years in defense and keeping high line. In a team against the team, Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, can drift inside and cause problem. And they were keeping high line. I think it worked. Penny, Lachakina defenders, the midfielders, unupedwong, no matek. No, they narrowed that space. Yakina midfield defense, they narrowed the space and making it hard. Tell me, you better take Arsenal players getting through from the midfield, passing the ball till the final man. Pienika Odegaard, let's say Trossard, Odegaard, Kai Havertz, they find it really hard. Declan Rice, they find it really hard. Menwongo, Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, or Kai Havertz cutting you up front you Trossard. So they made it really hard. The Arsenal players. That's why in one Arsenal tried to win their own half. They're just passing the ball. Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, Rice, Odegaard dropping deep, and it is there. Trossard coming deep. So it was like Ginamenu Porto Tiamito and Arsenal to the way they wanted. And I think it worked. Keeping high line in defense, narrowing the space, the gap between the midfielders and the defenders made it really hard for Arsenal players to find those pocket of spaces to at least do something. And that's why Arsenal, in their own half, they're trying to find a way. Their forwards like Bukayo Saka, Leandro Trossard, Martinelli, Kai Havertz, their body language is telling something. We want the ball over this midfield, because they want to try to run in behind defenders. It's not happening. So you look at the body language of Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, Kai Havertz, Leandro Trossard, onyo Magalhaes Kedilo, onyo Odegaard Kedilo. They want to try to make that run, telling them, can you give that ball over? Play that ball over. I think that was another way. I think Arteta's team for executing, using once in a while that long ball over defenders. because they were keeping high line. The gap between the defenders and the keeper, gap between the Porto defenders and the keeper was that much. I mean, behind the defenders, anything can happen. With one long ball, and the Martinelli and Bukayo Saka can make a run behind, and it's done. So I think Arsenal portrayed that well, and also Porto defended Arsenal well when it comes to set pieces. Going to this game, everyone know Arsenal is the best team in the Premier League or in England when it comes to set piece play. So Porto really made life still hard for Arsenal when it comes to set pieces. Over 5 corner kicks, over 5 corners, Arsenal go well, and they couldn't find a way. It was only at least 1 or 2. I think Gabriel McLeod's almost, and it didn't happen. Mano pe Arsenal, and also it was surprising. My Arsenal pe Beruke, they shot on target. No shot on target by Arsenal. But again, a good experience. I think these players, as Martin Keown said, this is a young team with a young manager, the first time in this level of competition, and they have learned. And he also said, as this Arsenal young crop of players, they are quick learners, and he believe these players have learned, and when it comes to the second leg, we will totally see a different Arsenal because they've learned. But talking about Arsenal, the way they played, I think Arsenal were kind of slow right from the build-up, and the movement of players in the final third, it was kind of slow. They didn't move that ball quick enough. Okay, they didn't move the ball quick enough. More of playing to the advantage of Porto. They were not making those quick movement and quick passing of the ball. I think that was one thing. But hockey chain matek. Kunu uchur quick enough, and players taking decision quick enough and making runs and with quick movements. I think causing problem. It was only in moments, 1 or 2 moments, you see they are trying to pass the ball quick enough and with quick movement of players 1 or 2 times, and it caused problem to Porto. For Porto to reorganize themselves and defend, it was kind of hard for them. I witnessed that in 1 or 2 moments. Arsenal putting those balls quick enough and making quick movement of players that time causing issues in Porto defense, made them reorganizing again. So I think in the second leg they should try pass the ball quick enough, and in the final third, Martinelli, Trossard, Kai Havertz, Bukayo Saka, they kind of make quick and sharp quick movement. I think it was really one thing in that game from Porto. And Manu Gerugina Arsenal can work on. Yes, Grenu goal Pameto Keto Ayela nyo pinning Raya Penny. I think that ball, that Golamogo, it was kind of, yes, Ryan pulling off his line, and it was a wonder strike. It was a good shot, a good strike, a curl ball, and it left no chance for David Raya, saving maybe you better goal. But it was Arsenal control. Generally, Arsenal controlled the entire game, entire match. Arsenal controlled it. Though PK can quick passing the ball quick enough. Hurting Porto. But again, in the second leg, Arsenal this season came on Emirates Stadium by the fortress. Opposing teams, on your visiting teams, they are finding it hard to win at Emirates Stadium. And now in two weeks' time, Porto, Emirates, I think as everyone is believing, I also think Arsenal will find a way and beat Porto, and a beating that will be enough for them to qualify to the next round. And I also think with the return of some of the key players like Thomas Partey wasn't ready enough. Metuhu, he come FC Porto, but given this period of time, till the second leg. I think with the return of Partey, can't be fit enough ahead of the second leg of Porto. I think a very big boost for Arsenal because in that midfield, indicated Porto, Declan Rice, and Odegaard. So I think it's going to be very, very interesting in that midfield when Arsenal be having Partey. And the rest of the players, Vieira just returned, wasn't ready, I believe. Felipe Tuhu, Comporto, and Smith Roy is also there. I think this period of time will be enough for them, at least to, to find a way to work things right, their tactics right, Carbon facing in Porto, man at Emirates Stadium. I still believe Arsenal will move, push through, will qualify, to quarter final in the UEFA Champions League. What do you have to say? You have your say in the comment section down below. Kaima this content, Nenni liking, a couple of people subscribing to this channel, then subscribing, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any content that will be coming through from this channel. Thank you so much. Nya James Ronald. Bye bye.